There have been a batch of new game trailers for PlayStation 4 and PlayStation 5 titles. Want to go over all of them? So let's get right into it, and starting things off, Returnal finally got another update with a story trailer. I know a big focus of Returnal has been the gameplay, and with the Housemarque title, gameplay is at the heart of the experience. However, Returnal also looks to have a compelling narrative attached to it, and this trailer goes over the story of Celine, the main character, a Greek-American Astra Deep space scout who is a complex and layered character. The trailer gives us a little bit of an insight into the game's world, so have a look.
Astra, is anyone listening? It's Celine. I've crashed on Atropos. Suit status operational, but my sidearm is missing. Heading towards White Shadow broadcast. I have found a deceased Astra Scout here. Checking identification on a helmet. It's my sidearm. Continuing towards the signal's origin. That can't be here. Do you see the White Shadow?
Next up, this is one a lot of people were waiting for. Disco Elysium is coming to the PlayStation 5 and the PlayStation 4 with Disco Elysium, the final cut, and it will be dropping right around the corner. It is out on March 30th. I did not expect that we were going to get a release date that is so soon. I was figuring, a late summer release, somewhere around there, but it looks like the game is good to go. It will be dropping for $39.99, and it is a phenomenal isometric RPG. This is a game that took PC consumers by storm, and it was one of the top games on PC when it did come out. Very positive reception on Steam, 91 on Metacritic, and now we have the final cut version, the definitive edition of the smash hit RPG. Get even more out of the award-winning open world. You're a detective with a unique skill system at your disposal and a whole city block to carve your path across. Interrogate unforgettable characters, crack murders, or take bribes, become a hero or an absolute disaster of a human being. Check out the trailer.
You play a detective on a murder case with a unique skill system at your disposal. And a whole city block to carve your path across. The final cut adds new quests, a new area, and extra characters to the investigation.
Sure thing, champ.
Full voice acting means you can now hear every concern your partner has with your methods.
If you could only find your gun.
PlayStation 5 players get to enjoy 4K and 60 frames per second and optimized surround sound.
You're big boys, you can handle it.
Next up, we have the trailer for Where the Heart Leads, and that is launching July 13th, and it's a native adventure game from Armature Studio. You might know Armature for their work on Recore, the Xbox One and PC title, and they have dropped a trailer for Where the Heart Leads. One stormy night, Whit Anderson attempts to save the family dog and tumbles down a mysterious sinkhole within. He finds a distorted reality and a wondrous, terrifying power to change his history by reaching back into the moments that defined his life. Guide Whit through his recollections, discovering whether the grass is greener and where you were always meant to be. A surreal native adventure game. Check out the trailer for the summer release game. Next up, we have Heavenly Bodies. A gameplay trailer has been dropped on that. This comes from developer 2PT Interactive, and they have released a new trailer for the physics-based game in Heavenly Bodies. Using 2 good arms and a cool head, you'll use the DualSense wireless controller to control each individual limb of a weightless, physically simulated cosmonaut. These simple yet tricky controls enable you to move around and interact with a variety of space station modules that require delicate assembly and maintenance. Each of these scenarios can be played either solo, or if you do want, you can play with a friend in local cooperative play. I always like to see local co-op play get a little bit of buzz. Heavenly Bodies is due out in 2021. It'll be arriving to PlayStation 5, PlayStation 4, and PC. Next up, we have the launch trailer for the Doom Eternal DLC, The Ancient Gods Part 2, that is out today. Doom Eternal's campaign was tremendous, and now it's getting more downloadable content in The Ancient Gods Part 2. It'll be launching on all major platforms today. Publisher Bethesda and developer id Software are releasing it. You denied the gods and awoke in ancient evil, now rally the scattered sentinel armies, lay siege to the last bastion of hell, break through the fortress walls, and face the Dark Lord himself. The soul of the universe hangs in the balance. Doom Eternal as a whole, in my opinion, was one of the best games of 2020, among the top 3. If you're a fan of first-person shooters, a must-play, and the downloadable content adds another layer to the excellent campaign of Doom Eternal, available today. Have a look at the launch trailer.
You bring violence and war to thwarts of the Dark Realm. Stand and fight, Slayer.
This is the torch of kings. All will see this light and know what your mission is here.
Take the Hellbreaker. May it serve you well.
There are few who can complete this challenge. He is worthy.
Come, brothers! Let hell tremble before our might!
The time has come for a reckoning.
Next up, we have Outbuddies DX coming to PlayStation 4, dropping March 31st, currently available on Xbox One, Nintendo Switch, and PC. An old-school Metroidvania experience, real non-linear Metroidvania gameplay, and uncover 5 distinct areas, all with remarkable puzzles, environmental hazards, epic boss encounters, and captured Wozen to uncage. Your buddy unit will procedurally map the area and function as a handy quality of life tool that can be controlled at will to manipulate your surroundings using various abilities like hacking, scanning, and telekinesis. The game was released again on other platforms a while back. PC version had a mostly positive reception. Here is the trailer for Outbuddies DX. And lastly, we have the gameplay reveal trailer for Sniper Ghost Warrior Contracts 2. Sniper Ghost Warrior is a franchise that I always thought would gain a little bit more buzz than it has. You know, sniping gameplay, a visceral first-person shooter. Sounds like something that would be up the alley of many. And, well, it hasn't attained, you know, mass mainstream appeal. I mean, it's released quite a few games, so it has garnered quite a bit of appeal. And now we have the latest game, Sniper Ghost Warrior Contracts 2's gameplay reveal trailer. Have a look at the game releasing June 4th. And that's gonna conclude this video. Again, I thought quite a few trailers from a variety of different titles. Big budget games like Returnal. You got Disco Elysium finally dropping March 30th. Some really cool stuff. That's gonna wrap up this one. Sound off with all of your thoughts in the comment section down below. Thank you for watching and goodbye.